Sonic the Hedgehog, the Blue Blur. I played his games previously on this channel, and I gotta admit, those weren't the best experiences.
Time to continue my momentum and what? The fact that in this game there's so many springs. Because if they did, I hope they were fired.
But all that's behind us now. Kinda. Because in that Sonic CD video, I didn't necessarily finish Sonic CD, opposed to that video where I used pure skill to finish Sonic 3D Blast, because I am a skilled gamer. The reason I didn't finish Sonic CD isn't because I'm bad at video games. I'm not bad at video games. It's because I felt bad for exposing you all to such an awful game. And I know, you all know that, but the newer viewers might mistake me being considerate for me not wanting to play a bad game because I'm bad at video games and lazy. So to cement my perfection at playing video games, today I'll be beating Sonic CD. Sorry guys, there's nothing that can be done about it, but for all of you who want to see me fail, like the video and I'll make a part 2. Just kidding. I'm gonna make a part 2 whether you like it or not. So for a good chunk of this video, I was in call with my friends. And obviously, they were glad I was there. Sonic!
You guys have Mario Party? We can play a game.
No, I don't have
Sonic! Sonic! I don't know why you'd think otherwise. I start the game and blaze through Palm Tree Panic Zone 1, and I accidentally time travel. I would make a joke on this, but past me beat me to it. Am I a time traveler? Probably because accidental time travel will become a theme, or ATT for short. I then traverse the past and reach the end of Zone 1. Making my way through Zone 2, I make my friends question why they even talk to me. Woo. Say something funny. Somebody say something funny. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. I reach the end of the zone, and I move through Zone 3 and reach the first boss of the game, the Egg Springer, and easily take him down without breaking a sweat. Don't worry, this pattern won't last. I mean, I'm great at video games. It's no big deal. Collision Chaos Zone 1, a level that gives me harsh reminders of my grim past. It's the only game I've never finished. There's no other games. I finished every single one. Amy Rose is kidnapped immediately by Metal Sonic so he can... Did you know that Amy Rose is in Sonic CD? Now you know.
Yes. She looks like a teenage girl.
She's not teenage. She is much younger than that. After conquering PTSD, seriously guys, it's not that hard, come on. I complete Zone 1. Zone 2 and immediately ATT, a dangerous phenomenon on Little Planet. If you vote for me, Random Animal 128, I will make Little Planet a safer place. What do you mean the polls are over? I then proceed to accidentally travel to the future from the past, coming to the present. Believe me when I say every time I time travel in this playthrough, it is not on purpose. Can you not? Can you not, please? Believe me when I say... Okay, I'll just wait. I'll wait for you. Okay, you done? Are you done? Okay. Believe me when I say every time I time travel in this playthrough, it is not on purpose. I mean, yes it is! I am the best at video games. I am so good at video games. Woo! Shut up. I go into Zone 3 with nothing but utter confidence. Oh no, not this again. Somebody, please help. And I take down Eggman's Mean Bean pinball machine. Like, why did Eggman create a machine only Sonic could operate? More importantly, why is Robot Pinball asking for a friend? Now a word from Sonic. Sonic says, "Ah! Ah!" After using pure skill, I defeat the pinball. The next level is no. Actually, if you read right here, it says that water levels are actually illegal. So, yeah. Sorry. I'd honestly love to play a water level, but it's against my contract. My hands are kind of tied in this situation. Sorry. Quartz Quadrant Zone 1, because we're going to pretend like I didn't just skip that other level. Anyways, this level is Treadmill Central. So it's a little tough because I don't work out. Hard to believe that a person so cool like me does not work out. And I'm pretty cool. I'm very cool. Like, I'm really, really cool. That's just because I'm too cool to work out and not because I'm lazy, okay? Come on, keep up with the program. Zone 2. ATT, you get the gist of it by now. Another fast level, and I'm starting to think that this game isn't hard as I thought. Zone 3. The boss fight is against the Tregmeal. Haha, do you like that name? Because just like all the other names I've told you so far, I made it up. No joke here. I genuinely got this boss in the first go because of my skill and bravery in the face of danger. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. So that level wasn't too tough. Wacky Workbench Zone 1. It's so wacky. The only thing wacky here is the color palette. It is disgusting. Oh my goodness. But more importantly, I don't see any workbenches. That's a trap. And not noticing these patterns would be your first and biggest mistake. Don't do this. After much struggle and an inappropriate joke, I didn't make it. Not me, sorry. Sorry, YouTube, you can't get me.
Up and down like this, up and down. You gotta pump the water.
Whoa, like what? What are you...
Hey, do it slower. You're doing it too fast, man.
I
You gotta
don't...
go up and
No,
down
I'm
slow.
missing quality content here. I should have...
You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Zone 2 has a cool starting off part, and that's the best thing I can say about this game so far. One ATT later, I beat Zone 2. Man, some of these levels are seriously short. You might be wondering, my naive viewer. Well, obviously because you're supposed to explore every level to find all the secrets. If you're a loser. Exploration, caring about the secrets placed in the game by developers, that's reserved for good games. Or for part 2s. We don't talk about that. From this point on, my friends have left me. I can't imagine why. Sonic! Say something funny. Somebody say something funny. Did you know that Amy Rose is in Sonic CD? Oh no, not this again. Somebody, please help. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. Maybe they're busy or something. So we're braving the rest of this journey with no company. Now, I face the boss. Egg. Who cares? I don't care. I quickly get out of my rut as I realize that this boss is hard. I ride the rocks to keep pace with Eggman and attack the machine until, at the end, I lose that attempt. Another attempt, fail. Fourth try, fail. But on my fifth try, I just barely get Eggman. With me having 0 rings. Just barely. Boss defeated and zone complete. Stardust Speedway Zone 1. So, actually, I realized while editing this that there's these blue things that you're supposed to hit before going behind the stage, and that's probably why I had so much trouble with this stage. And so, I was planning on writing something about how bad the stage was, but now I realize that I just don't know how video games work, and so that's kind of on me. And since I'm embarrassed, I'm skipping this zone. Don't worry, nothing interesting happened. Zone 2, you can listen for yourself, don't worry. I was going through the floor. I was going through the floor. I was going through the floor. I wish this level would end. I wish my nightmare would end. I wish my pain and suffering would end. One day, I just wish I just didn't do things just for the sake of suffering. I wish I just did things to enjoy a video game. This game is breaking me. I don't care about this dumb planet anymore. Or even saying, oh, I'm so good at video games. I just want... Oh, look, it's Metal Sonic. Go ahead, bro. I'm tired. just as you. Oh my goodness. I'm having a character development moment. All this time, I forgot who I was fighting. I mean, Sega made all these awful levels, sure, but Robotnik's the one who decided to take over Little Planet. And I have to save the planet because I'm not doing this for myself or to prove something. That mentality would never win. That version of me would never win. I'm doing this to take down the egg-shaped genius who uses animals and magic stones to fuel his machines. I'm not done. Because I challenge you to a race, Metal Sonic.
Take this! How about this?
For Little Planet. For my admittedly probably annoyed friends. And for this extremely anime twist ending that I'm sure I don't think most people saw this one coming. Like, seriously, I barely saw this one coming. I have to win! You might know everything that I'm gonna do, but that's not gonna help you, 'cause I know everything that you're gonna do. Strange, isn't it? You suck, Metal Sonic. First try. Don't keep any of the fails in, because then it will be less epic. Listen, Jeremy. I want this moment to be epic, because if I can't have a good game, I'm at least gonna have a good video, okay? Now, you might have thought racing Metal Sonic was the end, but in reality, that's not the case. There's one more level. I bet you didn't see that twist of this almost 30-year-old game. Metallic Madness Zone. For this, I will give a play-by-play of everything that is happening. Here we go. I run into the stage and struggle with some springs, as per usual. I then fall down a hole due to some handsy guy. It really makes me uncomfortable. Running forward, I come to the most powerful enemy in Sonic history. These platforms. If you played this game or any other Sonic game with these platforms, you know. If not, lucky. After conquering the hardest challenge of all time, I easily avoid some cleverly placed spike traps. Then I maneuver my way to the end of the level. I make my way through another clever trap, grab onto a spiral circle, launch myself right, and bounce off a spring into another feature that's cool but deserves a better game. More aimless wandering in the direction of right and wearing a big pair of shoes, and I kind of just wait for a bit. Me too, Sonic. Me too. I turn small, which is kind of a mechanic that's showing up late in the game, which, you know, if you're gonna introduce a mechanic, don't just, like, make it a one-off thing, and so, like, it's kind of boring, it's just, like, a little annoying, and it's like, oh, wow, that's cool, You think there'd be a reference for this particular situation, but I got nothing. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Ant-Man? Come on, work harder past DS. And just as fast as the gimmicks appeared, it's gone. Just like the speedy game this is. I play some sort of thug version of Tetris. Seriously, Eggman has an obsession with classic minigames? I'm a bit worried. With that, the second to last zone is over. We're almost done. We're gonna save this planet and nothing is going to go wrong. final zone of the game. Here we go. I zoom through the entrance, destroy Pseudo Tetris, and just barely survive a spring jump. After another cool but underutilized gimmick and bugs, we finally reach the final boss room. I'm ready to put an end to this. After 2 boss fight attempts, 2 hours of gameplay, an anime battle, over-dramatic voiceovers, and almost 3 years to the date, almost, I have beaten Sonic CD. And it doesn't really matter, because it's just a video game.